And the board attorney, who's too much of a coward, shows up, shows you he's a snake in the woods. He's throwing you under the bus. And his name will be on this paper.
Mr. Matthews, we don't need person tax.
He's allowed to. That's his First Amendment right, sir. You can't do that. You want another lawsuit? Because we've already done this with the county commissioners. Yeah, throw me out. I'll get thrown out because I'll be the first one to sue you. Go ahead. Let him speak. Take his time and reset it. No, take his time and reset it.
See that man sitting right there? Listen to me. Listen to me.
Why are you throwing me out? Go ahead. Put it on record. Why are you throwing me out?
Interrupting a public meeting.
I'm interrupting it. Okay.
He's not interrupting.
Have fun with your lawsuit.
Disturbing,
Well, guys, I got kicked out of my first school board meeting. Honestly, I'm just surprised it took as long as it did. But the reality is it was going really smooth. I am glad that I was able to bring some concerns to light regarding Superintendent Kopicki. Concerns, not qualifications, concerns. And I thought it was very respectful. And then, you know, I felt some type of way about that letter that was sent to Brandon today. I don't care whether you agree with how Brandon speaks, whether he curses or not. I don't care. The reality is that is his First Amendment right. It is. He's not threatening anyone. Just because you don't like that he's passionate, just because you don't like a curse word, you can't violate someone's First Amendment rights for that. And that's what I felt that letter that was sent to him was trying to do. It was trying to intimidate and silence him and keep him from having his First Amendment rights. And so I was a little salty about that, but I was like, you know what? Let's just go with it tonight. It's gonna be fine. I was feeling really good. We walked in, Rob, shook his head at us, very cordial. It was great. Then Brandon starts speaking, and here's the issue that I have. And I just want to make it clear, because I didn't call it out simply to call it out or create a scene. I had already spoken. I got what I needed to say out. But then you silence the speaker. You're cutting into 3 minutes. 3 minutes is not a lot. You're cutting into his 3 minutes, telling him he can't have personal attacks. Yeah, he absolutely can personally attack you guys in his speech in terms of criticism, which is what he was doing. No, he can't physically attack you. No, he can't threaten to physically attack you, and he wasn't doing that. He was criticizing you. And so yes, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. It is a protected First Amendment right. And I remember our county commissioners, when Steve Morris was on the board, got sued for this very same thing, in which they had to settle, cost the county money, they had to settle and issue an apology and revise their public comment policy. Protected speech, guys, protected speech. It's a fine line. And so, yeah, I did call it out, because while he's sitting there telling Brandon no personal attacks, all this stuff, Brandon's time is continuing to run and continuing and run. Like, you can't do that. So yeah, I called it out. That's his First Amendment right. Take his time back. He's allowed to say that. It's protected speech. And yeah, I did get a little heated, because after that letter today and what we've been dealing with this board, yeah, it made me feel some type of way. Is what it is. Am who I am. Don't care who likes it. So there's that. You would think that a board that's so concerned about getting sued because they don't have money in the budget, they don't want to be personally sued, all that stuff, would be more cognizant about things like this, especially when we already have some precedent. We've already been through this in Cabarrus County in recent years. You would think that they would be more cognizant of that. The fact of the matter is people have literally died for our right, gone to battle, deal with PTSD from it, for our right to criticize our public officials, gone to battle for us to be able to have our First Amendment rights, our freedom of speech when it comes to the government. We are allowed to criticize them. We're not allowed to call them names. We're allowed to use profanity in our speech. We're allowed to do that. Multiple precedent and case studies show that. Like, we're allowed to do it. And it's a slap in the face to those that died when government officials and elected officials try to stamp out that right. It just is. And that's not something I'm going to sit and be quiet about. So yeah, I spoke up. I got kicked out. But guess what? Brandon got his time restored, didn't he? And that's what it's about. That is our time to address our public officials. Sit there, shut up, take it. That's what it is.